What movie absolutely deserved a sequel but never got one? I've a massive soft spot for Constantine. Not the best but also not the worst. Just think the whole concept was really interesting and lots of info to explore further. Dread asterisk Spaceballs 3. The Search for Spaceballs 2. Big Trouble in Little China. I was kinda hoping for more trouble in Somewhere Cool. Master and Commander. Big Hero 6. The Man from UNCLE. Galaxy Quest. Dread. Karl Urban killed the role and the entire film was oozing with love and respect from the source material, but sadly it just didn't do well at the box office. It was such a damn shame because the action, visuals and theming were also top-notch. The Nice Guys. District 9. Megamind. The Last Starfighter. Constantine. Rock'n'Rolla. Push, with Chris Evans. It was such a cool take on superpowers. Serenity. Treasure Planet. The Rooney Mara English language version of The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Buckaroo Banzai. Master and Commander. The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai Across the Eighth Dimension. 2010 Dread. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Kung Pao. Enter the Fist. Alita. I've always wanted another movie with Tucker and Dale. Deep Rising. We'll never know what was on that island. World of Warcraft. Flash Gordon. I Am Number 4. Dread. Rise of the Guardians. Dread. The Karl Urban version, not the Stallone version. Big Hero 6. Warm Bodies. The Other Guys. Legend of the Guardians. The Owls of Jeahul. 2010. The animation in that movie was absolutely stunning. Owl. Super 8. Children of Men. Zack Snyder's 2004 Dawn of the Dead reboot was awesome, so he would have been deserving of rebooting its sequel, Day of the Dead. The Edge of Tomorrow. Jumper. Wanted. Contact, but I'm afraid it would have ruined it somehow. Not a sequel but the third one to Night Watch and Day Watch. District 9. I'm heartbroken we'll never see Del Toro's third Hellboy movie. This may get downvoted, but I really wanted another John Carter. The Professional. Hot Fuzz. Don't know about you guys, but I feel Edgar Wright seems to be lacking a little heart in his standalone projects. I'd like to see him team back up with Simon Pegg on a sequel to one of their greatest films. Dirty Rotten Scoundrels. John Carter. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. Yes, the one with that cannibal dude. The Man from U.N.C.L.E. The Rocketeer. Big Trouble in Little China. Chronicle. Wall-E. Battle. Los Angeles. There's so much lore for this movie. A sequel could have been about what the aliens were running from. Office Space. Hancock. 28 Days Later deserves a third installment. Apparently it almost happened, but there was a disagreement and now we'll never get it. Would love to have seen a world ravaged by the rage virus. Dread and Mystery Men, especially these days. Get on it. Stiller. Raising Arizona. Real Steel. Teen America. World Police. Spaceballs. Pineapple Express. Salt. The Italian Job. The original. The film actually created the term cliffhanger. We need to know what Charlie's good idea was. Matrix. Just none of the sequels it did get. Edit. Probably would have been best just as a standalone with no sequels. Although I have room in my heart for the Animatrix. Batman Returns. Aliens deserved a sequel that wasn't any of the subsequent films. National Treasure. Book of Secrets. They've been saying for years that a third movie is in the works but still no updates. Time Bandits. Inception. Hands down. Such a complex and intriguing storyline that could have been expanded upon. Constantine. Alita Battle Angel. Dogma. Was reportedly in the planning stages, but Kevin Smith noted that it would probably have to touch on Islam, and if you offend that religion, the adherents don't just wave placards outside the cinema. Kung Fu Hustle, and Shaolin Soccer, for that matter. Think I heard Kung Fu Hustle 2 might be in the works. Die Hard 5. Really wish Bruce Willis had enough of his faculties about him to bring the series to a proper close with a sixth. 28 Weeks Later. I always thought R.I.P.D. deserved a sequel. It had a great plot, great cast, Ryan Reynolds, Kevin Bacon, Jeff Bridges, great universe, and set itself up for something more that never came. Really thought it could be the new MIB. Willow, Dread, a real sequel to Prometheus. Pacific Rim, push. The marketing people convinced everyone to see Jumper, which was terrible, and drowned out the deserving noise for Chris Evans and Dakota Fanning's much better movie. Buckaroo Banzai, The Gentleman, The Golden Compass. Are Idiocracy one of the best, most prescient movies ever made?